Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So let's take a look at the marketplace today. Well, there we go. That was some of the correction I was talking about yesterday with BTC. We're looking at the price coming in at $2,527.81 on CoinMarketCap. If you're heading over to Coinbase to go pick some up, you got 2463.01 right now. Like I was saying yesterday, a lot of people were on the sidelines. You've seen that the price had dipped down. It found support at the 2300 area. It seemed like that. I picked some up at a little above 2300 myself. It seems like there was quite a few people that did. The price came back up. We were sitting, around the 2500. There's going to be some volatility across, pretty much this whole holiday weekend. It's usually a lot of weekend traders and stuff like that. The price of Bitcoin's up, so, and there's new people. If you're not a swing trader and you haven't been swing trading Bitcoin, I would not recommend to try it this weekend. You kind of really have to know what you're doing, or else you have a potential of losing a lot of BTC. So let's move forward. We got Ethereum coming in at $191.96 on CoinMarketCap. That's about a 6% down. If you're to head over to Coinbase and go pick some up, they got it for $188.76. So we're starting to see slight discrepancies with the price, between CoinMarketCap and Coinbase, and some of the exchanges as well. So what this means to me is that the market is still trying to figure out what a good value is for some of these coins, especially since they've doubled and tripled in price. We got Ripple. They're taking some gains today, coming up 12.8%. We're looking at 31.3 cents for a Ripple. NEM came down 4%. They're at 22.4 cents. We got Ethereum Classic losing pretty much the gains they got yesterday, looking at 17.49, so they're down 13.3%. We got Litecoin coming in at 29.63, that's down 9%. We got Dash making sideways movements at 137.33. And we got Monero taking another dip, 8.45%, so that's 43.85 for a Monero. That's still a pretty good profit for those people that were holding Monero at $30 a week ago. With everything that happened with Fluffy Pony, apparently they're starting to look and not be very, the creators and the members of the committee and community are starting to look at him and not be very happy with these actions. They're blaming him responsible for these dips at the moment, which is rightfully so. We got Zcash coming in at $243.20. That's down 6%. Except for, wow, look at this price for Zcash. It's still in the $250 range. We got Steam coming in at $1.25. That's pretty much some sideways movement. And we got the Steam back dollar coming back a little bit, about 6% back at $1.77. But that's supposed to be pegged to the dollar, so that's why I've been selling mine pretty much as soon as I can get them on Steam it. So what do we got here today on BNC for the news? Well, yesterday I had mentioned that I had seen the Monaco Visa card ICO all over YouTube, and apparently quite a few other YouTubers have too, because as I watched this morning and yesterday evening, other people did videos on it. Well, so I went ahead and dug into it and did some research, and I pretty much found the same stuff that the guy from Box Mining found, and that it's a scam. I found that that just like he was saying, they're not backed by Visa at the moment, even though they're saying they are. Their locations are not necessarily real, and it could be a problem with some of the members of the committee on whether or not they had been involved in shady business in the past. So that's just, it goes to show that this ICO thing is getting out of control. Pretty much all I have is ICO information today. I got an email saying that Kik, the communication program to message each other. Everybody pretty much has it. They're going to be doing their own ICO for. They want to call it Kin and incorporate it. I got the Hashflare wants to do their own ICO. I have the to Zones. It's going to be, they're doing their own ICO, and it's supposed to be a smart contract that's similar to Ethereum, and that's coming up in June. My big concern with all of these ICOs is that that this market is completely unregulated. So there is nobody stopping people that see this and see this opportunity from going out there, putting together a fake white paper, putting together a fake website, paying a few dollars and getting a PO box and registering things, and all backdoor shady business, and they put these ICOs up and they can collect millions of dollars in a matter of minutes and hours with the rate that these things have been going and popping up. It's just, I feel that everybody really needs to do their due diligence. Part of investing in an ICO is looking at the pros and the cons of the situation, seeing when are you going to get a return, is it realistic, who's sponsoring this, who's behind it. I think that this is going to be one of the upcoming downfalls of cryptocurrencies. I think that all of these ICOs are, they're growing. They're growing like weeds everywhere. And people are investing money that they really don't have. America is not known as the country of savers. So these people that are taking money that they don't have saved, that is just coming out of their daily living, and they're buying into these ICOs, and it's mostly because they have this fear of missing out because they're watching Bitcoin skyrocket. So they're throwing thousands of dollars at these ICOs thinking that they're going to get rich overnight, and that's not what's going to happen. These people are pretty much going to run off with their money, or it's going to take such a long time to see a return, if they see any sort of return profit at all. These ICOs are new. I mean, you can't predict how it's going to work. I mean, just because we had some smaller ICOs, well, I mean, I guess I wouldn't say smaller, but I mean, we had such a good run with the Ethereum ICO. I mean, it went for what, 10 cents when at the ICO price, and now here we are looking at, what, $191.96. I mean, yes, that's amazing. But at the same time, these same people aren't going to hold through the hard times. Having a strong hand is having faith and belief in whatever you're buying. And if you think you're going to get rich overnight with it, then you're not sitting there having the kind of faith that's needed in it to hold through the dips, that happen with every coin, especially as they're developing on the market in the wild. I feel that a lot of people are pretty unprepared for the situation. And I've been receiving lots of emails from people asking me how they should go about purchasing into these ICOs, and what I feel about these ICOs. And I mean, I can't really tell you what to do with these ICOs. They're popping up so fast that I can barely, I mean, I'm just one person. I have a regular job too. I can barely keep up with half of them that are coming out and exactly what they're supposed to be doing, and then let alone find the time to research every single one of them. I have researched into a few of them. I mean, I was thinking about buying the Mystique ICO that's coming up here, but I'm still on the border about that because I haven't purchased a single ICO at this point in time, and I'm not sure if I'm going to, because personally I'd like to buy ICOs if they come out on the Bitcoin network with the RSK and the root stock. So let's move forward. That's enough about ICOs for right now. Coinbase has been having problems. The violent swings that have been happening in the price, people buying and selling. Bitcoin has caused Coinbase to go down a couple times yesterday. I think that we'll continue to see these problems across this Memorial Day weekend as people are sitting there weekend trading, trying to make profits. A lot of people are still very basic about this, and they just go get themselves an account at Coinbase and they buy Bitcoin and they sell Bitcoin and now Ethereum and Litecoin, since they're on Coinbase, right there on Coinbase, or at most they move over to the GDAX exchange and do it there. So, I mean, we can continue to see, this happen across the weekend. Just be careful with your trades because of this, you could get locked out or locked into a certain situation. Besides that, I just, everybody be careful with your Bitcoin out there. Hold strong through this weekend. I mean, we could see Bitcoin drop down to, we could have dips as low as $2,000 possibly. And we could have spikes up as high as $3,000 because, we've been so close to it already that, when there's a lot of trading happening, the price does get real volatile. So if you like everything we got going on here at Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to hit that subscribe button down there. We're over 1,100 strong on subscribers here at YouTube. We passed the 700 follower mark on Steemit last night. We're just growing and getting bigger here, and that's amazing. can always send me an email, eugeneforest20@gmail.com. Right now, I do have a few emails I haven't gotten back to, and I'm going to be trying to get back to you later on this evening after I get home from work. Like I said, I've been receiving more and more emails. This is growing here at Bitcoin and Coffee. There are so many new people coming into the cryptocurrency space, and just be patient. I'll get back to you. And remember, if you can do anything to help me out here at Bitcoin Coffee, that's greatly appreciated, because that's how I'm going about being able to give you guys more of my time and get better equipment to make this happen. Down below, you can help that happen with getting yourself a hard wallet with my Amazon affiliation codes. That's the best way to keep your cryptocurrency safe. Especially if you got more than $500 in any of the cryptocurrencies that's supported on it. If not, you should probably get yourself a paper wallet. There's plenty of them out there for all the different newer cryptocurrencies as well. I also have affiliation codes down there for Genesis Mining. I had heard last night that they were down for maintenance and people were freaking out a little bit. A lot of people are trying to buy up the last of these Ethereum contracts before they sell out as well too. So if you can use my affiliation code, it'd help me out quite a bit. And as always, there's just some donational addresses down there. If you can send me $1 or $2, help me too. And remember, people, keep your Bitcoin safe.